Hello and welcome. Today we're talking about movement, real physical motion. These are the words that describe what your body does, how it moves, where it goes, and what it does on the way. These are the building blocks of natural English. Let's begin. Go. Go means to move from where you are to somewhere else. You can go home, go outside, go to work. We use it all the time. I go to the gym every morning. She went to Italy last summer. If you're moving away, you're going. Come. Come is like the opposite of go. It means to move toward the speaker or listener. Can you come here for a second? He came to the party late, but he brought cake. So if I say come, I want you to move closer to me. Turn. This one's all about direction. Turn means to change the way you're facing. Turn left at the corner. She turned to see who was calling her name. It's not about distance, just direction. You can turn your head, turn around, or turn the page. Run. This is fast movement, quicker than walking. I ran all the way to the station. Kids love to run around the playground. It's also used in other ways. You can run a business, run late, or run out of time. But at its core, it means speed. Move. Move is a general word. It means to change position. Don't move. I'll take the photo. We're moving to a new city next month. It can be about people or things. If something changes place, it moves. Bring. To bring means to carry something with you towards someone or someplace. Bring your passport to the airport. She brought me coffee this morning. Lifesaver. We often mix it up with take, but here's the trick. You bring something here, you take something there. Sit. To sit means to rest your body with your knees bent, like in a chair. Please sit down and relax. He sat on the edge of the bed thinking. It's a calm word. Quiet. Still. We say sit down when we invite someone to relax or stay for a while. Stand. Stand is the opposite. It means to be upright, on your feet. She stood at the window for a long time. When the teacher walked in, everyone stood up. We often use this when we talk about being alert, strong, or ready. Follow. This means to go behind someone, in space or in action. Follow me, I'll show you where it is. He followed the instructions step by step. You can follow a car, a leader, or even an idea. It's about going in the same direction. Stop. Stop means to end motion or any action. No more movement. The car stopped in the middle of the road. Stop. Don't touch that. It's powerful. When you stop, everything freezes. You take control. Walk. A classic. Walk means to move at a slow, steady pace, on foot. I walk to work every day. Let's go for a walk after dinner. It's natural, casual. Not running, not rushing, just walking. Appear. This one's interesting. Appear means to suddenly be visible, like something shows up. She appeared out of nowhere. A rainbow appeared after the rain. You didn't see it before. Now you do. Disappear. The opposite of appear. It means something was there, and now it's gone. My keys disappeared again. He disappeared into the crowd. It adds mystery. 1 second it's here. Next second, nothing. Remain. To remain means to stay in the same place or condition. Please remain seated during the flight. Only a few cookies remained on the plate. Nothing new happens. Everything stays just as it is. Leave. This means to go away from a place, to exit. I left my phone at home. She left the party early. You're no longer there. You've moved on. Raise. To raise something is to lift it upward, usually with your hands or effort. Raise your hand if you have a question. They raise the flag in the morning. It's not just about lifting, it's also about increasing, like raising prices or voices. Carry. This means to hold and transport something with you. She carried her baby in her arms. I'm carrying way too many bags right now. It's about taking the weight with you. You don't just move, you carry. Drive. To drive means to operate a vehicle, usually a car. He drives to work every day. Can you drive me to the airport? But we also say drive someone crazy or drive change. It's a verb of power. Throw. Throw means to send something through the air with your hand. Don't throw that at me. She threw the ball across the yard. It's fast, it's forceful, and it's very common in daily English. Push. This means to move something forward using pressure, usually your hands or body. Push the door open. He pushed the table to the corner. It's direct. You apply pressure, and things move. Lay, laid, laid. This means to place something down carefully. It always needs an object. You lay something. She laid the book on the table. Lay your phone down and focus for a minute. So remember, if you're putting something somewhere, lay it. Lie, lay, lane. Now this is different. Lie means to rest your body flat, like on a bed or a couch. No object. I'm going to lie down for a bit. He lay on the grass and looked at the sky. It's confusing because the past tense of lie is lay. But don't worry, just think. Lay, put something down. Lie, put yourself down. Arrive. To arrive means to reach your destination, to show up somewhere. We arrived at the airport at 6 a.m. What time does the train arrive? Simple, polite, and used constantly in travel or formal plans. Shake, shook, shaken. This verb means to move back and forth quickly. It's used for objects, hands, emotions. She shook the bottle before opening it. He shook my hand firmly. It can also mean emotional impact. The news really shook me. Fly, flew, flown. Fly means to move through the air, like birds, planes, or time. Birds fly south for the winter. I've never flown in a helicopter. And yeah, time flies is something we say a lot when things go fast. Stay. This means not to move, to remain in place or in a situation. Stay here. I'll be right back. We stayed at a small hotel by the beach. It's the opposite of leaving. You don't go anywhere. You stay. Fall, fell, fallen. Fall means to drop down, usually not on purpose. Be careful. You might fall. The leaves fell gently to the ground. It's also used for emotions. Fall in love, fall apart, fall asleep. Wear, wore, worn. To wear, something is to have it on your body. Clothes, jewelry, even a smile. She wore a red dress. Are you wearing perfume? It's what's on you. not what you carry. Step. This means to move by lifting your foot and putting it down, one movement at a time. He stepped onto the stage. Watch your step. Step is about direction, intention, one small move that matters. Roll. To roll means to move something in a circular motion, usually over a surface. The ball rolled down the hill. She rolled up the paper and threw it away. It's smooth, round motion. Things that roll don't bounce. They glide. Ride, rode, ridden. To ride means to sit on or inside something that moves, like a bike, a horse, or even a roller coaster. I rode my bike to school every day. Have you ever ridden a horse? You're not just moving, you're on the movement. You're part of it. Tret to tone to lift. This means to raise something up, usually with your hands or arms or with effort. He lifted the box onto the shelf. Can you lift that suitcase for me? It's about strength, physical or emotional. Lift your spirits means to make someone feel better. 33rd jump. Jump means to push yourself off the ground and into the air, with your legs or just excitement. She jumped over the puddle. I jumped when I heard the loud noise. It can be playful, surprising, or even scary. 34th approach. This means to move closer to someone or something, often slowly or carefully. He approached the door without making a sound. As I approached the city, the traffic got heavier. It's not just physical. You can approach a problem or a person with care. 35th cross. To cross means to go from one side to the other. We crossed the street at the lights. She crossed the bridge in silence. It can be physical or symbolic. Cross a line, cross paths. 36th climb. This means to move upward, usually with effort, using your hands and feet. We climbed the mountain in 2 days. The cat climbed the tree to escape the dog. It's all about going up step by step. Bear, bore, born. This is a heavy one. Bear means to carry something hard, painful, or emotional. I can't bear this heat. She bore the pain without crying. This verb is also used in the passive form. He was born in 1990. Shift. Shift means to move slightly or to change direction, focus, or attitude. He shifted in his seat, looking nervous. We need to shift our attention to the next topic. Small changes, physical or mental. Slip. This means to lose balance or to slide unintentionally, often suddenly. I slipped on the wet floor. The key slipped out of my hand. It's fast, unexpected, and usually not on purpose. Rush. To rush means to move very quickly, often because you're late or in a hurry. We rush to catch the train. Don't rush. Take your time. It's fast, sometimes too fast. Land. Land means to come down to the ground, especially from the air. The plane landed safely. The bird landed on the windowsill. It's the end of a flight, soft or hard but definite. Escape. To escape means to get away from something, danger, control, or even boredom. The prisoner escaped through a tunnel. I just want to escape this routine. This verb always carries emotion. You don't escape casually. Drag. To drag means to pull something, usually heavy or unwilling. He dragged the sofa across the room. She was tired and dragging her feet. It's effortful and often slow. You can even drag a conversation. Slide, slid, slid. To slide means to move smoothly over a surface, often downward or sideways. The kids were sliding down the hill. The glass slid off the table and broke. It can be fun or dangerous. Think of smooth, uncontrolled motion. Toss. Toss means to throw something lightly, casually, without force or care. He tossed me the keys. She tossed her bag on the couch. It's informal, fast, sometimes careless, but not aggressive. Accompany. This means to go with someone, often for support, safety, or company. I'll accompany you to the station. She was accompanied by a friend. It's formal and kind. You don't just follow, you're with someone. Swing, swang, swung. To swing means to move back and forth, like a pendulum or on a swing. The door swung open slowly. He swung his arms as he walked. It's rhythmic, repeating, sometimes playful, sometimes scary. Advance. To advance means to move forward, often with purpose, progress, or ambition. The soldiers advanced toward the city. Technology has advanced rapidly. You're not just going forward, you're making progress. Swim, swam, swum. To swim means to move through water by moving your body. We swam in the ocean all day. Can you swim? It's about control, effort, and rhythm, and also survival. Flee, fled, fled. Flee means to run away fast, usually because of danger or fear. They fled the building when the fire started. He fled the country to avoid arrest. It's intense, emotional. You don't flee unless you have to. Sink, sank, sink. To sink means to go down below the surface, usually into water or into something soft or heavy. The ship sank in a storm. He sank into the chair with a sigh. It can be physical or emotional. Her heart sank when she heard the news. Story time. The journey. One morning I went outside to walk through the forest. As I moved down the trail, I saw a small bird appear in the trees and then disappear into the sky. I turned toward the sound of water and came to a river. I sat on a rock to rest and stood again when I heard something behind me. A dog was following me. I smiled and said, "You can come too." We continued down the path until we had to cross a narrow bridge. Suddenly, I slipped on a wet plank but managed not to fall. I raised my arms for balance, pushed against the railing, and carefully stepped forward. At the end of the trail, we arrived at a quiet village. I left my backpack near a tree and laid out a blanket to rest. I lay down, closed my eyes, and remained there for a while. Then I heard something, music from the square. I got up, carried my things, and ran toward the sound. A group was dancing, children jumped and laughed, and someone tossed me an apple. I shook hands with the locals, swung around with joy, and even rode a bike someone offered me. Later, I drove out of the village and into the hills where I climbed a rocky path. At the top, I saw a view so beautiful it made me sink to the ground in awe. The wind lifted my scarf and I watched the clouds roll across the sky. But then, thunder. A storm was coming, fast. I had to flee. I grabbed my bag, dragged it through the mud, and rushed toward shelter. Rain fell, and the road turned to water. I nearly sank into the muddy ground. Just then someone approached, a stranger with an umbrella. "I'll accompany you," he said, and together we advanced toward a cabin nearby. We stayed there until the storm passed and the sky cleared. Then with a smile, we swam across the shallow creek to reach the other side. And that, my friend, was the day I truly learned how to go.